Yo, what's good? We finished our first weekend league or mud championship of the year. Actually had my best finish ever for this Madden anyway. Went 21 and 4. It was good enough for top 20 even though you don't get anything for that. You can see 21 wins, 91 point whatever strength of schedule. And amazingly, you actually could have made top 100 this week if it even matters with like 18 wins depending on your strength of schedule. As we flip through and checking out all the names, trying to see if I played any of these people. Saw Civil up there, he didn't even finish. So we jumped into another game, and this was one of the first games of the year. You saw my top three, there was his. In a new offense, trying out the Saints playbook. And I've really been struggling in it. Kind of lost so much, I got demoted like 5 times. I was just really sucking. But finally, I'm starting to learn how to play in it and got my reads down a lot better. Know what to do versus the blitz and different things or whatnot. So he's in a spinner right here, and we actually trying to set up a max protection play, gonna try to pick up the first down. And I promise you, it would not let me snap the ball right here. I'm pressing it. I'm pressing, nothing. Wouldn't let me hike the ball. So of course, I get a penalty. He accepts. He goes from spinner to looks like Storm Brave. Pretty sure that's Storm Brave. So we set up a max protect look, and we just got like a nice post route with a slant underneath, and just take whatever's open. Slant was open. Cooked his man. We got short ends on every receiver, so they should get open in a compressed set. And one of the important things about this offense, what I was doing wrong when I was trying to run it initially, was I was not taking the flat routes. I wasn't taking any of the out routes, none of the flats. Wasn't using the halfback. I just wanted to try to throw posts and corners, and that's never a good recipe for success. You'll get screamed at, and half the time they're not going to get open when you're trying. You break one for like 80 yards and dancing in the end zone. And this guy, his offense, he was like a total bot, man. He's just running I form the whole first drive, and we're just testing it out, trying to see what's he got. But it's basically just I form. Nothing against anybody that plays like that, but it's just the fact of the matter is as soon as you stop all their little I form crap, they don't have any idea how to pass. They have no passing concept, and the games always get dark. So this is all they know how to do. They run this stuff because they're afraid to face Spinner or Storm Brave or whatever the meta is, they're afraid of it. And instead of learning how to beat it, they try to go to these bot-friendly offenses because they think you can't run it on them. It's what it is, basically. And of course he's going to start the game out killing me in this I-form offense. We're at the point of time now in MUT where a lot of people have offensive line abilities everywhere. He probably has nasty streaks and post up. No telling what he has out there, but they're picking me up pretty effectively. And this is the possession of the game. We got the out route open, but of course it just goes through his hands for no reason. Next down, we're going to try to run the ball, get it to 3rd and 1. I believe I came out in a pass, but it looked like I can get the run off. So I think I'm going to audible to a run. Nope. Stuck with the pass. And it gets batted down. Try to run it right here. Dickerson does not fight. That's $1 million halfback, and he can't even get me a yard. So now he abandons his I-form. He probably should have stayed in it because, like I said, anybody that does formations like I-form has no idea how to pass. And he's still in. Looks like trips tight end. Actually got decent trips tight end defense now. Used to not, but kind of understand it now. I know cross man is what to set his zones up at to stop what they want to do. As you see right there, whole team's cross man's up. 2 deep halves out there. And I just go in the middle. He gets screamed at. He's going to take us 3. He's going to go up 10-7. I had first ball, so I think he's feeling pretty good about his offense right now. Not sure what he's in, probably quarters. It's either going to be Storm Brave or quarters and facing Nickel over. Maybe some cover 3. And we hit him with the same streak. That's what I'm talking about. I have the reads down pretty well now. I'm not a Tex Darius' defense front, so what I'm looking for. Nice little combo I set up right there. He stayed with the hitch. He gave up the crosser, running across the field. And we're trying to stay true to the run game. Want to mix it in enough so he can't get in the habit of pass committing. Just want to run to let him know that we will run the ball. And we juke him out of socks right there. He had a gap shoot and he kind of sidestepped and was able to get 5 yards. 3rd and 5. Again, we had looks like we had the flats on both of them open plus the hitch. It's hard to see all that when you're playing. You really can't. Let's see that you have everything open. So you only have time to look at like 1 or 2 little reads. Got too deep with my user on that one. I knew what to check, but I was too aggressive, overran the route. That time we did better staying low for it. And he's gonna chuck one up deep. And Calvin with that's a deep zone KO, the pick artist. And he's like 6'5", so he came down with that. Started the 3rd quarter, he got the ball. He's down 4, he's back in his I-form bot formation. He did a better job defending at that time. All right, there he caught me on the corner, and I'm gonna leave the flats wide open. He hits the fullback. I'm probably a little frustrated at this point. Like, God, man, why can't he run a real offense? Besides this Dan Reed 1962 Ice Age football. All these formations in Madden, and people want to run this. But eventually we're going to get a stop. It's not happening to be on this drive. It burns me deep. Mike Evans just killed Diggs. So we're down 3. 3rd quarter, down 3. He's running spinner or storm spinner or DB flyer. I'm not sure which one that was. Might have been DB flyer. We didn't set up the proper route combo to combat it. We're going to do a better job on this down right here. So he only got 3, we sent out 5. My halfback took his 3rd deep and post open. 3rd and 4. He's bringing everybody down. He's probably taking them to the run. I showed the run enough where we now have to respect it. We're just going to audible the verticals and have a post route with soft verticals. Pretty much is pretty automatic unless they have some hard flats out there like 0. You can even throw the vertical wheel route on hard flats. Unless they're set at 0. He screams at me and we just hit the throwaway button right as we're being hit. Next possession, next down, we're going to run the ball up the middle. I feel like I'm everywhere with this commentary. Apologize for that. It's been a while since I made a video. Alright, he's in Storm Brave for sure. He's going to be sending the house. We're going to set up a max protect look. We're going to have a slant kind of post combo with a halfback wheel. He got 1 free rusher. We stay in the pocket nice. Catch our post up the middle. Cut. Make it to the 10-yard line. So now it looks like 1st and goal from the 11. If that is a thing. Stupid me, it can't be 1st and goal from the 11. 1st and 10 from the 11. Step up in the pocket nicely, but in this game you don't get rewarded for having pocket actually. It's probably better just to like stand somewhere in the middle, just don't drop back too far. Put out our little zone, our little blitz beater combo with the wheel and the streak. He has to take the halfback, so he leaves the slant backside wide open. He's back in Storm Brave. For some reason he spread his line, so I knew he would never get to that halfback. And we take our halfback, and now we're up. So we're up 4, 4th quarter, 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go. We take the halfback, and again, we had a bad user. Too aggressive, didn't read that it was an angle route and not a halfback wheel, or halfback wheel, halfback angle, whatever. I just didn't notice that it was a halfback angle table route. And I'm not sure what he's in, but he's getting screamed at. Probably trips tight end. This guy had the worst trips tight end I've ever seen. We make our standard adjustments, got everybody cross-manned up. Boom, interception. Looked like he had the corner on the left-hand side, but he didn't read it. He was thinking tight end all day. Take our flats. That's what I'm talking about. You got to take those flats. You have to take your flats. If they're open, you take them every time. Make them have to respect the flats and check the flats. And then your corners and everything else will fall in place. Not sure how I'm running the ball that effective on that particular down. I know he had to be run committing. I know I would. For some reason, I just thought it was a good idea to pass right here. I'm just playing to lose, I guess. And we're just going to throw one up, and it should have been picked off, so we get the DDA spirit. I actually put a little decent little combo right here, but I'm going to have terrible pocket, drift back, and the DD comes off. 55-yard field goal attempt. Looks like I got it lined pretty good. However, he's able to block it. Not sure why it let him. I mean, it wasn't a perfect kick, but it wasn't so bad that it should have gave him the animation to let him block it. So just like that, we are now down by 3 with 1 minute and 1 second left. Important drive right here. The game's on the line. He's probably going to be sending the house. That's what I'm thinking. Fuck it. We're going to send out all our receivers because we're stupid. And yeah, it was actually in 2-man under. And we got the pulse route right up the middle. He probably put that corner on the left, probably on some kind of curl flat, trying to check for a corner routes. He gave that up. And this is the first time I ever tried to run this play. We were in a halfback draw. Don't know what I was thinking, but hey, it worked. So now, just like that, we are up. And with the game on the line, what's the spots called? He goes to one of those damn formations with 9 tight ends and a left guard at wide receiver that no one good ever runs unless they're definitely running the ball, trying to miss the clock. That was his call with the game on the line. So he's going to use his timeout for some odd reason. And we're in one of those spot formations like he's been running all game, just to show him that we know how to do it too. And we get a perfect blocking setup, and we're going to take it in for 6. So now we're up by 11, 25 seconds left, and the game's pretty much over. And what does this guy do? He decides it's a good idea just to stand still. So we come down stripping, take it in, score again. So now it's 42-24. Now he's in a single back wide trips or whatever it's called. And we bait him, lurk the tight end crosser. And finally this kid's had enough. And he's going to quit out. So I think we moved to like 4-0, 5-0 maybe on the Mud Championship. Not even sure if I'm going to finish because I've already maxed points.